Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Katie Noland with Mosaic World Travel here. And this is technically my first Facebook Live video. Um, but it sort of doesn't count because the goal of this video is to get your input as to what I should talk about for future Facebook Lives. It's something that I'd like to do because I like the sort of informality of it. It's just me chatting, and if you have questions, you can ask me, and we can just kind of have a little bit of a conversation without it being sort of a pre-recorded video where I have a script. I have a habit of going off script anyway, so I might as well be a little bit spontaneous. So, like I said, I want to start doing more Facebook Lives. Ideally, I'd like to try to have that once a week so that I can just kind of stay in touch and give you guys some travel information directly from me. I've been doing a ton of trainings and certifications and learning a lot about a lot of different destinations, and I would love to share that information with you and maybe inspire some travel ideas for you. So, for my next week video, I have a couple of ideas, and so I kind of just wanted to run those by you and see what you thought might be the most interesting topic for you, or most relevant topic for you of the two that I'm considering. So the first destination that I thought about profiling for my very first Facebook Live, because this doesn't count, is Mexico. And if you follow my Facebook page, if you're familiar with, or if you know me personally, you know my husband Josh and I got back from Mexico a few weeks ago, and we had a great time. I worked actually with one of the destination management companies in Mexico that I work with for my clients, and so I got to experience firsthand some of the things that they offer and their amazing service and all of that. So I would love to share some information with you about Mexico and our trip and all of the various things that we saw. We obviously didn't see all of Mexico, so I'm hardly an expert, but we did see a lot of the Yucatan Peninsula. We did see a lot of Mayan ruins. We did some sort of ecotourism adventures. I learned that I cannot ride a bike. So there are tons of stories and adventures and advice to share based on our experiences in Mexico. We were there for about a week. So that's one option for the first official Facebook Live that I'm calling for next Thursday, June 28th. The second option that I want to put forward for you guys to kind of vote on and give me your opinion on is talking about Myanmar and Cambodia. If you follow my page, again, you may remember that I was recently selected for a travel agent trip with Belmond. They have hotels and trains, and they're an amazing company. And that is going to be in Myanmar in October. And then since I was doing that, I decided that I might make the short 4-hour flight over to Siem Reap in Cambodia to be able to go to Angkor and do some other activities over there. So that's coming up, and I would love to, I'm really excited. I would love to share some details about that particular itinerary with you, the things I'm going to see and do, and what you might want to see and do on your trip to Myanmar, Cambodia, and that sort of area of Asia. So anyway, those are a couple of options that I have for destinations that I can profile. Going forward, I will probably, as I, am doing these on a weekly basis, hopefully, I'll be doing, various destinations. So if there are other destinations you would really like to hear about, I'm happy to talk a little bit about them. I've been working a lot on some various destination certifications, and for example, my New Zealand certification is in progress. It's quite an extensive certification process, but it's been a lot of fun. And the New Zealand Visitors Bureau people are amazing and helpful, and so I can't wait to finish that. But I do have some insight into New Zealand as a destination. But if there are any destinations, travel tips, anything that you feel like you'd love to hear about for me, I know everyone is just dying for more videos from me and from Mosaic World Travel. But if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, if you have anything that you'd like me to talk about in my weekly Facebook Live episodes, I am definitely open to suggestions. I don't know if you're familiar with Facebook Live, but as much as I'd love to have you watching live and interacting with me and giving me all sorts of hearts and thumbs up and things like that, and sharing your comments or questions while I'm live, these videos do live on after the fact. And so if you're not able to watch, if you're at work, or if you're busy, or if you just miss it because you aren't near your phone at that time, then these videos will live on my Facebook page, so you can watch them later, and you can share comments, and you can ask questions after the fact. So you won't really miss anything. It just kind of gives me an opportunity to do something a little bit off the cuff and not really scripted, just me sort of rambling on about something that I'm passionate about, which is travel. So just for people who are just joining us, this is my first Facebook Live, but I'm not counting it, and I'm going to be hopefully doing a Facebook Live episode every Thursday. Not sure what time, so you can vote on that as well. If an evening time might work better for more people to have an opportunity to watch, I can do that as well. But I'm not much of a live video viewer myself, so I understand if you want to just kind of wait and watch it on your own time. That's absolutely an option, and you'll still be able to hear all of my ramblings, and you'll still be able to share comments or thoughts or weigh in. But the goal really of this video is to just get your opinion. What do you think I should talk about for that next video? The two ideas that I put forward, if you missed them, are some details about Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula specifically, which is where my husband and I visited a few weeks ago. And just some of the excursions that we did, the company that we worked with, and what we think were some of the best and worst parts of that trip. Not that we had any horrible parts by any stretch of the imagination, but just things that maybe we wouldn't do again, or things that maybe we would only recommend for certain clients. So that's one option. And then really the second option is Myanmar and Cambodia, because I'm getting pretty excited about my upcoming trip there in October. It's almost July, so 3 months, a little over 3 months, I'll be headed to Myanmar. And then when I complete my my trip with the Belmond group through Myanmar, staying at their hotels and also taking advantage of their Road to Mandalay river cruise, then I will head kind of well, not kind of, definitely on my own over to Cambodia, which has always been a destination that's on my bucket list. And it's a not too far flight, depending on what you think is a long flight, from Myanmar, from Yangon. And so I'm going to take the opportunity to spend a few days there and see some of the major sites there, and in Siem Reap as well as in Phnom Penh, before I head back. So would love to walk through my itinerary with you and talk a little bit about what there is to see and do in Myanmar and Cambodia, and why you might want to go there, even if you're not, a temple lover like I am. So, anyway, just let me know what you think. Let me know if you hate Facebook Live. Let me know if you're going to ignore me. Totally fine. But like I said, if you're not familiar with Facebook Live, it does show up live, but it will be available after the fact, so you can watch me later. I just love the casual nature of it. There are no takes. There's no script for me. It's just me talking about something that I love, which is travel. So I look forward to bringing you some of these little chats, and I also look forward to your input on what you think would make some great Facebook Live discussions going forward. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching live, for watching after the fact, and for commenting and weighing in on your thoughts about what my first official Facebook Live should discuss. Hope you have a great Friday, and I am excited to talk to you next Thursday. Bye.